Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want. I guess I'm doing what I want.
Hi guys, welcome back. I told you to be a second and I'll be here, and here I am. So I'm in my lovely garden. I thought this was the perfect place to catch you guys up. Hi Benji, wanna say something? So before we start, let's sip some tea. A little bit of what do they call it? ASMR. We're gonna do a little bit of ASMR. First of all, let me catch you guys up on the last few months. So the last few months have been absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. It's been a lot of up and downs. I think in tough times you realize that it's mainly your family and really close friends who will get you through. And that's what's happened. I've just seen who is for me and who is against me, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Okay? So, in the last few months, I have been talking to people, but that hasn't been the main purpose of my life. I think I was in a place where I felt that I needed to move on. I felt that I needed to get someone new and to move on and get married and have kids. But I had to stop myself and figure out what I want more for myself, what I want for my life. And that's what I've been doing the past few months. I've made new connections, made new friends. And I think that was the blessing of this whole situation. I met specifically someone who became very special to me literally right after this breakup, and I feel like it's just been amazing getting to know new people and learning from those people as well. I think I've learned to be calm, to be collected, and not freak out as much in every single situation. Besides that dating aspect or talking to people aspect, I've been seriously just working on myself. I've been working on me. I've been working on trying to get content out for you guys. As much as it's an avenue that pays, I also just really love making content, and here I am finally making another YouTube video because it's been a minute. I think my last YouTube video I was either explaining about the breakup or moving on or whatever the case was, and that's not what I want my channel to be about, my social media to be about, because that's in the past and I think we just gotta leave it there. Now to your freaking questions. You guys are so spicy. Someone asked, okay, let me say the name. Nyasha Vanessa Nyatsapfu said, how are you doing mentally and emotionally? I feel like this question was so freaking sweet because I feel no one really asks you how you're doing. Social media, you show the best of yourself, and that is it. You literally don't show yourself crying. I mean, some people do, but that's not me. You don't show yourself crying. You don't show yourself when you're down low. You don't film yourself when you're having a bad day. And as I've been going through like really a bad time, this was such a sweet question. I am absolutely okay. I think I have my days as everyone else does, but it's not predominantly just about breaking up with someone. It's just you going through life. I mean, I'm 26 years old. There's a lot of things I'm trying to figure out. There's a lot of things I'm doing and juggling all at once. So concerning that area, I'm so totally okay, guys. I am healing. I won't say I've healed, I'm healing, but at the same time I'm finding myself, which is such a beautiful process if you allow it to be. And I'm still vulnerable. I love that I can still love, fall in love, be kind, even in the harshest of situations. I feel that shows who you really are. So I'm doing good. Thank you, Nyasha. That was so sweet. Rebecca Nomsa asked, is it true that you and your ex have a baby girl? I don't know where this rumor came from, that we had a child. Maybe it was us, because we did do a video where we said we have a baby, and it's a hamster, and the hamster died. So no. A lot of these were just not even questions. You guys are so sweet, telling me how beautiful I am. You're so beautiful, girl. Thank you, Ndomi Peshe. Locardia said you're beautiful. Sippy, beautiful, looking good. Jess, you guys are so sweet, telling me how good I am every time. Thank you for all the beautiful comments. Let's get to the next question. Okay, Lorato Banda asked, what do you do for a living? That is a very good question. I think I just exist.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And just be Jess. And that's what I do for a living. That's how I make money, just by existing. I'm kidding. So my family owns 2 businesses, well, a couple of businesses, but I predominantly work in 2 of them. Social media, that's essentially what I do. A lot of people keep saying, are you a pilot? Are you a pilot? Are you a pilot? Truth is, I am a student pilot. It's a very long, costly program to go through. That's why it's not something that I'm doing at the moment. It's not something I'm actively pursuing right now, because I have to make the money in order to fly. So right now I'm on a pause with my piloting, but I still am a student pilot. I'm a student pilot, not a pilot yet, but I am studying towards it. And I'm also studying economics. Let's not even talk about that one. Okay, the next one is not a question, but it is a comment saying, show us your new mukomana. I can actually say the word, guys. I don't know about that. First of all, is there a new mukonoma? That's a very good question. That is a very good. I need to sip some, because that is a very. That is a very good question. If there is a new mukonoma or not. That's a very good question. Like I said last night, I think it's just complicated. It's very complicated. I'm in a very interesting season of my life in terms of love. Next question. Okay, guys. Another question was, how do you move forward when you still feel like you love someone? I don't think if you have had a good relationship that you'll ever stop loving someone, but at some point you have to realize, what are you really struggling to let go of? The relationship and what people will say and what people will think about you, or do you love yourself enough to know that thing is not good enough for you anymore? There was a friend of mine who had asked me a couple of weeks after Gift and I broke up, and they asked me, are you ready to move on? Do you feel like you're ready for someone? And I said yes. Now let me tell you why I said yes. I said I'm ready to move on and find someone else because I had been content with the relationship being over. And I think I was very content with the relationship being over is because I knew the value that I brought into that relationship and into anyone in my life, whether it's a friend, a family member, or whatever the case is. I know I bring value. Was I ready at the second to get into a new relationship? Not exactly. Like, I didn't mean I was ready to start dating again, but I was ready for the idea of someone else. I was ready to get to know someone else, because at some point you just need to accept what's happened for what it is and move on. It's not easy to let go of a 5-year relationship or a 3-year or even a 1-year relationship. Any breakup for any amount of time is not easy, but you really have to stick yourself close to Jesus, stick yourself close to your family who cares about you, and that essentially is how you get through. Sometimes you have to go day by day, sometimes you have to go hour by hour, literally hour by hour, saying, okay, I've passed another hour not talking to this person. Okay, I can do this. Okay, I need to keep your mind busy, spend time with family. I think the things that hit the most and this is where this person was coming from, is when you're in bed and you're alone and there's no one to call and you're just feeling stuck. In those moments, I feel like singleness is such a blessing, because you can literally latch yourself onto God. You can latch yourself back onto friends that you didn't chill with because of their relationship, or spending time with your family. My parents are growing every single day, and it's a blessing to be with them. Sometimes go back home, go spend time with your family, go spend time with your parents. It's not a guarantee that we will have our parents for the rest of our lives. So keep your mind busy with things and people who will be better for you. So that's tip number 1. And never ever feel like dying because of someone. Please, guys, it's not worth it. It is not worth it. Trust me. Okay, guys, another person asked this was in my DM. Someone asked, how do you date in a godly manner? This is such a crazy topic right now, but I feel like I can answer it the best way that I can. First of all, you have to be close to God to even date in a godly way. First of all, so he has to be in a relationship with God, and you have to be genuinely in a relationship with God. I think even in the last few months, someone who was not remotely close to God, or I could see there was no relationship with God, that whatever talking stage would end very quickly, because I don't believe in dating for fun, or dating just because there is a purpose, and that is marriage. And marriage goes beyond just having a husband at home and all those things. It goes beyond that. It's literally your part of your purpose as a Christian woman, as a soon to be mom. It's part of your purpose. And for you guys, marriage is also, I don't know how everyone works, but I would love to serve with my husband. I would love to serve the Lord with my husband, with my kids, and give all that he has given us back to him. And some of that sometimes includes our time with our family. So yeah, I could talk about godly dating. Not that I'm perfect at it, but I can talk about it for an hour, which I don't have. So we're gonna move on. Okay, the next question was, do I want to get married soon, and how many kids do I want? But I want 18 children and 1 husband. Oh, yeah. No, sorry, Benji. We don't want that. Wrong answer. We want 8. Is that okay? Okay, he's good with 8 kids because he's the first sibling. That's why he's growling. Okay, guys, as I was saying, I want 8 kids. I do want to get married, but it's not something I'm trying to force. I think there was a time frame where I was trying to force that, but I'm not anymore. I think I'm very content, and I know that God will do it when the time is right, honey. And one thing you don't want is to get into a marriage just because you felt that you needed to or wanted to, and then now you're in a bad marriage that you want to get out of. Like, that's not great. That's not great news. That's not great at all. But anyway, guys, I think I'm just gonna stop here. I can go on and on and on, but yeah, it was good talking to you guys. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. I'm sorry it was just a video of me rambling on about every situation in my life, but I had to answer some of these questions. Now I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. I don't know when that will be. I hope it'll be in a few days time, but you know me. Okay, guys, thank you from Benjamin. Benji, you can't do that in videos. Okay? This is my new partner for content. Okay? Right, Benj? So from Benji and I, we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Only been a few hours. felt like this. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you're doing what you